just another dad in that diner. It's your wicked daddy fat. One half of the mighty Odom playlist to Cadillac. Boys riding through your city. If you with me, bring it back. I'ma stay styling, wildin', profiling while sticking to the facts. See right here we doing laps. While some might be feeling trapped. Never hating, just graduated. I've been done through the cap. No cap. Do the dash and cruise the map. Do the map. I've been around the world and now I'm true to that. Now who is that? D-I-G-Y. First generation D-Y. I be designated P-Way. MP and use up mid. Canary yellow diamond in the pinky ring. Not kiss it. Keep it so exquisite, bro. Official. We on the mission. We the tissue. You the toilet paper. Gone and flush it. Told the baddest man to hit the hand. I had to go and touch it.
Rolling through the city. Got the radio thumping. Just read up another bag. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. How you love that? Tell me how you love that. How you love that? It feel good to be a player, baby. Catch me off in traffic. I be swerving all the lanes. Steady dodging all the static. How you love that? Yeah, tell me how you love that.
One time for the money, 2 times for the figure, 3 times for the business that they drunk. I like money. Fred Creek clothes, I can speed dial, did it still testing with hoes. Put that on me, first name Michael. Ass is a trash, but I ain't a liar. And I'm really being honest, means you can take it higher. Dance is a trash and your head ain't fire. Boss bigger, mean money, go get her. Self-figure, been still in the hood with the printer. But the paper all comes from the pad and the pencil. And the house been paid off and on 20 rentals. I'm like pimping in the Lincoln Continental. Say my name right.
Did I hear this right? Triple A? One step from the big leagues? Really? Because he had a nice month in the Double A level? Oh my goodness. Now it gets to his head, and if he has a bad day, he's going to think he's back in Double A. And if he has a good day, he's going to wait for the manager to call him into his office to say he's been promoted to the show. Oh my goodness, that's a little quick, will you please? Let him be seasoned a little more in Double A before you do this. I hate this move.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Asking you, I only want you around.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
To the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is the inning. Tonight. 1 out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Tristan English. Popped up. Muncy under this one. Out number 2.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound.
Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Grounded out his first time. On the ground. Fires to first. That ends the frame. Now to the bottom. Top half of the 3rd inning. Digging in. Nick Heath.
Leading off.
0-1.
The center fielder, Nick.
Swing and a base hit.
Solid swing from start.
So digging in, Lee Ortiz. Grounded out his first time. Weiss back to work.
Ortiz.
That's through there for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lawler tossed to first, and that is the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to be the game. And now Dominic Fletcher. He's already homered in this game. Left-hand hitter waits. Popped up. Muncy drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So up next, number 6. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think
slides, but it gets by him. And he beats it. He's safe. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. One away, runners at first and third. And here is Rene Martinez. And he's already singled in this game.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. Good feed. That's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. The Aviators in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The other way. Can't get there. Base hit. And that hit has some extra significance for him. His first knock in AAA. I'm sure he's excited to check that off his to-do list.
Yeah, it may not mean as much as his first hit in the majors will, but it's still a nice accomplishment. And it's a sign to him that he can hold his own at this level. There are a lot of big league players around him. Now it's about establishing.
One down. Now, Tristan English.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Tristan English.
Hey, we got one here, guys.
The 1-2. Bounce to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Rene Martinez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Rene Martinez.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Bunting gets it down to first. Ortiz steps on the bag, and that is the third out of the inning. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
Leading off for the Aviators, the first
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ortiz.
Slapped foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And there's ball 4.
And he reluctantly takes his walk. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. AAA Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Reno Aces and the Las Vegas Aviators. And the batter now, Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And a good fastball, strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the base.
And out number one on the grab. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Lee Ortiz.
Leading off for the Aviators, the first baseman, Lee.
The wind of the pitch.
Ortiz.
That misses, and that is ball one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And you can feel this crowd waking up.
And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee.
Henry back to work. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Fletcher.
Now back, designated hitter, Dominic Fletcher.
That to right. And that should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for three. In there safely. So two outs with runners on the corners. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
Next pitch, way upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 3-1. Davidson on third. Maciel on at first with two down. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big, great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the right fielder, Dominic Panzone.
Game tonight, the right fielder, number 31.
To the right side, Ortiz takes it himself. One up, one down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 10, Nick Heath.
Now at the plate, Lee Ortiz.
Batting third.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Berger back to work. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch is downstairs. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
That one hops against the fence. Not in time, it's a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Lee Ortiz now at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And now a full count.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. The wind of the pitch.
The first baseman.
Ball one there.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder. Defense.
One out, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jordan Lawler.
Now batting.
The pitch.
Number 9.
Bunt attempt. Popped up. And there's 2 down.
Now batting. Number 7.
And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
Number 34.
The pitch.
Lee Ortiz.
On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Now,
and the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
6 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Las Vegas, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Out to short. Bliss handles the chance. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. First frame of the night behind. And it's 0-0. Lee Ortiz, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
1-1 now. Good eye right there. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground.
Welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6 at the plate. Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Have a look.
Now batting,
Lee Ortiz getting ready to hit for the 4th time tonight.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
First offering, and it just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 1-0. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next pitch misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next pitch is outside.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The 3-1 in for a strike. Full count. Geloff at second. Davidson over at first with 1 away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2 right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
right fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Kicks and fires.
One ball, one strike. Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And that one fouled off.
Here we go.
The 1-2. Foul ball there.
Let's go now. One time.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work as he gets a one. Lee Ortiz digs in now.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Green back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, it looks like he just got out of himself a little bit right there. He's looking for a ball in, and to attack that pitch looked like a half-hearted swing.
And he deals.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Carroll quickly throws it in. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
All over that one right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything.
Here's the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer.
And he'll shoot. Slow ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself, and that's the third out. Man at second with one away. And the batter now, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. And there's the strike. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Defoe racing over to make the catch. Alec Thomas now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Hit on the ground, might be two. Ortiz to second, over to first, but he beats it.
The first baseman.
Base is empty, one away. And now Lee Ortiz, 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First offering misses the mark. Left-hand batter waits.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
One down, base is empty. Tap back to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So digging in, Jake Hager. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not, could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Not in time, he's safe.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight.
Lee Ortiz will hit next.
The first baseman, number 34.
Poppin back to work.
Nope, that's the ball.
That one drilled left field. Drops into the glove. 2 away.
Just a tremendous performance by this guy to get the save today. He was out there for multiple innings, did an excellent job, never looked over his shoulder to see if anybody was warming up in the bullpen. Skipper gave him the ball. He didn't want to turn it over until this game was over. Nice job of keeping it.
So up next, Lee Ortiz.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. He was a strikeout victim his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here. 1 at second, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job, 4-6-3.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next one is off the plate. At 1-1.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey, let it rip, one time.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
And now it's filled up. There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat. And
here's the catcher to hit. Andy Yerzy grounded out his first time. One down, base is empty. To the right side, Ortiz collects it. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Buddy Kennedy. 1 for 2. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. So digging in, Nick Heath.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion.
Ironman tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Down the third baseman, Buddy Kennedy.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Righty delivers towards first. Ortiz picks it up. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
For the Aviators, the first baseman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is way upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Next offering is down low. Full count now. And he walked him. 2 outs, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Number 34, Lee.
And the right-hander back to work. And he takes a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.
When players start producing, especially early in their career, fans can't help but compare them to MLB stars of the past and present, trying to get a comp. Ken Griffey Jr., the Hall of Famer, joins me. Ken, how hard is it to compare and predict who these players could become?
Well, it's still hard to compare people. Compare, eras, decades, even your contemporaries. You still can't compare. Growing up, I wanted to be like my dad. At age 12, 13, he sat me down. He said, "You're going to be bigger, stronger than me. You're going to hit more home runs." And at that time, I didn't believe him. I still went out there and played my game, patterned my game after his. And all of a sudden, I get 23, 24, and I started hitting the ball out the ballpark at a more frequent rate. And he just looked at me and started laughing. So it's hard to compare or predict what these kids are going to be. But you try to give an idea of somewhere of what they can be, but it's still hard to do.
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you get to AAA, this is where you really want to impress because the next call-up is the big leagues, and that's what you've been dreaming about your whole life. So, I think one thing when you get to AAA, there are a lot more veteran players too. A lot of guys that have been up and down the big leagues, not so many young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different environment in AAA. But as a player, though, when you're there, you could start to sense like, okay, I just got to put up some good numbers. I got to be myself and play as hard as I can. And that next call is going to be the big leagues. And that's where dreams are made.
Mystic, realistic, and simplistic. Spirits visit how we live it. It's intrinsic.
So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground, right side, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Batting four.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Steven Souza Jr. And the pitch.
Steven
to the right side, and it's through for a hit. And welcome back as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Here comes a pitch.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Wilson pulls it down, and there's one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee Ortiz.
Brash back to work. That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Always feels amazing.
Here's a big power threat, Lee Ortiz, for the 4th time tonight.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Dives and keeps it on the infield. Beats to second, out there. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they have runners on the corner.
Lee Ortiz, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That one's in there, 0-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Tap back up the middle. Goes to second. Safe there. And he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven Piscotty.
Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the first baseman, Mike Ford. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands. Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Now move to first, and he's back safely.
Come on, big guy, stay hard up there.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Here's the 0-1. That misses off the outside edge. At the belt and fires. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. That's in for a strike. The tag, and he's out at second. Next offering is down low. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next one misses. Full count, 3-2. Three-two now. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Liner, base hit.
Make the turn. Find the ball. Find the ball.
Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
And now here is Marcus Wilson. 2 hits in the game last night.
The center fielder.
Here's the 0-2.
Marcus Wilson.
Popped up first base side. Ortiz makes the catch, and that'll do it. We played 2. Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. And the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Perez towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. We move to the bottom of it. Milkar Perez getting ready to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over.
Marcus Wilson now at the plate.
Now batting, center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
On the ground, right side. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. And Chia coming home. Play at the plate. Got him.
Now batting, number 5.
Milkar Perez will hit next. 1 for 2. And the 2-2. That one gets down for a hit. Wilson around third. Way up the line, and the run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. With the way defenders track.
And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
And here it comes.
Lee Ortiz.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And the righty deals. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Next one just misses, and it's 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, number 5.
Number 5.
The 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. Geloff throws to second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Cade Marlowe.
Now batting, left fielder, Cade.
Bunting for a hit, first base side. He'll do it himself. Inning over. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Max Roberts trying to protect this lead. Back here at the ballpark, now it's going to be Lee Ortiz. Going on.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sal Romano getting ready to go. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Slap the other way, foul.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Next one off the plate inside, and it's 2-2. Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at that?
Here's the catcher, Jake Anchia.
Now batter, number 78.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Davidson quickly to second for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Weigel back to work. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, hot now. Let's go, kid.
That one missed. The next offering misses. 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Calabui, the runner at second with 1 away. That's to third. Toss to White, and there are 2 outs. So up next, Lee Ortiz.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Ortiz.
Hey, let it fly.
The pitch.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Typically that high fat.
Lee Ortiz, the next to hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
And a pitch.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. The pitch. Stays alive. Pitch misses. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball. Three-two. And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some.
And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Number 34, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
Come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
The pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And now the lefty. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
The punch out there. 2 gone.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his.
Dom Thompson-Williams digs in now. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here's a 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Just 1 out away. Try to close it out. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, these guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the 8th and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the 9th. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike. Maciel, the runner at second with 1 away. Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
That one close, ruled a ball. 3 balls and a strike. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Steven Souza Jr. stands in.
Batting third, the right fielder, Steven Souza.
Here's the 2-2.
Junior.
Ground ball left side and a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, his hot hitting.
Patrick Frick now at the plate.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Patrick Frick.
On the ground, 2 ball. Done. Over to second, back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. We head on down to the top of the. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now Lee Ortiz.
Now batting,
the wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
On the ground to third. Frick picks it up, sends it to forward. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. First and second, 1 out. Now here is Lee Ortiz.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In there for strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. And now the count is even.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Left-hand hitter waits. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still 1 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good.
And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. And he's already singled in this game. Buchter back to work. That's in for a strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one wrapped foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 away.
There's always a concern when running over towards the dugout because of that on-deck circle. There's usually a bat, a weighted.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Now the left fielder, number 65. Double play ball to second. They get 1, and that's 2.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
11 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
So digging in, Lee Ortiz.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Digging it out of the corner, around first and hustling for second. Save!
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Dom Thompson-Williams will hit next. Kicks and fires. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they run on 2 hits. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The batter, the first baseman.
The pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way. Runner at second, 2 down. And that one gets past the catcher. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. In
the dirt. He's in there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
One pitch right here. Come on now.
2 outs. Bounce to third. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw. He's safe at first.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Patrick Frick.
The second baseman, Patrick.
And a ground ball to first. Boots it. Two outs, base is empty. Lee Ortiz getting ready to hit. Hancock back to work. There's a strike.
0-1's the count. All right, one time right here.
And that one fouled off.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Righty to the plate. Popped in the air. Left field. And that is that. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lee.
And a pitch.
Ortiz.
Misses inside. 1-0. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, nice and patient.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw, and just ahead of the tag, slides in safely at second. Way out front for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Bounce back to the mound, and that one finds its way through. Ramirez rounds third, headed for the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So first and second with 2 outs. Lee Ortiz, the next to hit.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That one ripped.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Here's Evan White. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 20 runners on base. For the Rainiers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base.
And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Brash picks over, and he dives back in safely. And he deals. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2. Lee Ortiz now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Brash back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Here we go.
Get yours right here, huh? Try it up there.
At the belt and fires. That one misses. Ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul.
They have a rip up there right now, huh?
And the righty deals. Off the mark there. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next pitch is popped up. Marte makes the catch, and that'll do it. We head down to the home inning, number 3. So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I could do it.
Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Fastball high and tight right there.
So 2 down. Lee Ortiz digs in now. Roberts back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Up the middle. Sends it to Ford. That's the 3rd out. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And now number 5.
Number 5.
Hey, 1 down, 1 down.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. Base hit and a run comes in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 2-2. So up next, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34. Lee.
The pitch. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next one misses. 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right side, Ford over to pick it up. Steps on first for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Noelvi Marte. And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and base hit.
Just a huge at bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let there.
Was there a time in your career where you were going through a small drought of homers at the plate. What was that like for you as somebody who had so much pop in your game?
Yeah, trying to hit, home runs is a tough thing to do. You got a guy throwing 90 plus miles an hour. You're trying to hit a ball 300 and at the minimum 330 feet and trying to get the right angle and time it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of factors that go into a home run. So for the most part, I tried to go up there and make solid contact. If it happened to go out, it happened to go out. If it didn't, as long as it touched the outfield grass, I was happy.
This young player has been flying up prospect rankings, drawing attention from scouts and from baseball media. Why all the attention, Al? And at what point can we know we're no longer just looking at a hot minor leaguer on a streak and we're onto something more?
Well, he's getting the attention because he deserves it. Listen, at some point when you put a lot of hard work in, as he has, it's obvious, and then the success comes with it. The statistics are lining up with what everybody sees, the scouts in the stands. Everybody has some sort of evaluation on the minor leaguers, and specifically with his talent. I think it's just a matter of enjoying what he's done. And once you see a player that starts believing in it, and I believe that we're seeing that with this player, I think it just really just grows, right? And it gets better and better, their ability to understand who they are, and then just refine it. There's a refinement. Every single game is a little different. And when you watch the nuance of really good players that are in a groove and getting better, they're only going to continue to improve.
And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And a foul ball. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John?
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. No score, just getting started. Top of the first. In the air, right field. Labor settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1. On the first. Man at second here with 2 away. Lee Ortiz getting ready to hit. And the pitch. There's a strike. Runner leads away at second. Up the middle. Gets it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So on one hit. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-2 now. Next offering is outside. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but.
So digging in, Lee Ortiz. And the right-hander back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. Maciel leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is downstairs.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next offering misses. 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. And that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
Hildenberger back to work. Ball 1 low.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And a pitch. Good eye in that spot. 2 outs. Bases are full. Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And a 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
So up next, Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Murphy back to work. Just missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hayward makes the grab, and there's one down. And here is Will Toppy. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game.
The third baseman, Will Toppy.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to first, double play. So digging in, Lee Ortiz. He's 0 for 1.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Move to first, and he dives back in safely. Murphy back to work. That one's in there. 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And now it's even up.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And now it's 1-2. Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That's out number 3. Here's the left fielder, Jacob Hayward.
The left fielder, number 8, Jacob Hayward.
0-2 now. And a bunt right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Leading off for the River Cats, the center fielder.
Bounce to the right.
Ramos.
And he handles it himself for the out. And here is Franklin Labor. And here it comes. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Ortiz. And they tag him out. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
Now batting.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Lee Ortiz, the next to hit.
That is third. The first baseman.
The pitch. Fastball in for a strike. Strike one. Move to first, and he's back in easily. Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Back up the middle and a base hit. Ortiz hung up in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. And now Lee Ortiz. Jelly back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Out to center. Ramos makes the play, and there's 2 away. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
Now batting.
Man at first, stepping in the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. For the 4th time tonight, the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
well, this was a game looking at the pitching matchup where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
This one ends the final 9-2. John.
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room whether the sun or the moon.
Talking with Cliff Floyd, and Cliff, when you're in AAA, those pitchers are making fewer mistakes and they've got a better read on you. You have to be on your toes as a hitter.
No, you do. And you know what? They come to get you. They know you're the big prospect, and if they can get you out, guess what? You know, they get the call, right? So that was my job, just understanding what they was trying to do to me. I was struggling, but when you deal with adversity there, it helps you a tiny bit at the next level. I felt like, in AAA, I was rushing stuff. I wasn't allowing the game to come to me. But once I started seeing a few of the pitches, the second time through, it allowed me to make those adjustments. The biggest thing for me was making adjustments on the fly. I learned at an early age. It helped me just mentally slow everything down and make those adjustments, knowing what a guy was trying to do with me, knowing what situations, was on the horizon. First and third, defense back, ground ball to second base. I know I'm the guy that's supposed to hit the home runs and all this stuff. But if the defense is giving me a ground out to second, take it. Those are things that help you at the big league level.
literature. Small minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call hit boy for beats, ask for 10 of them. I don't follow trends, I swing the pendulum. If the bag good, I'm gonna give her some. Let's reflect times, I try to collect minds from complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the fuck up, just let me talk. I'm a time bomb that's waiting to go off. Quite nuclear, amazing what fame could do to you. Too peculiar, although I'm truly a renaissance starter. My mind divine, it take me a lot farther. Growing up, I really had beef with my father. But why bother explaining my feelings?
Now, Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. The right-hander back to work. A little bit low. Goldberg at first, one gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Two. That one ran inside, almost got him.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Soft contact in the air. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it.
So up next, Lee Ortiz.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Beatty back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramos under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And the batter now, Pat Valaika.
The batter, the second baseman, Pat.
One down, base is empty. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away. The wind and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And another ball.
2-2, count. They square one up. 1 time.
Down the line towards the corner. Fraley under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting,
Lee Ortiz now at the plate. 1 for 3. And a pitch.
Lee.
And a good eye there.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On a line, base hit.
Find the ball.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Now back.
Kicks and deals.
Elliott.
That one to first. Ortiz gloves it. Steps on first for the out.
Now back.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chum. Thanks for joining us.
Runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 18 runners on base.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Not even close there. 1-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive.
So digging in, Lee Ortiz.
Number 34. Lee Ortiz.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
On the ground to short, could be 2. The throw to second, relay to first, double play. Two outs, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. 1 for 2.
Lee.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's 0-1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Next pitch downstairs. 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And a pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. Left field. Makes the grab on the run. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Lee Ortiz. The wind of the pitch.
Lee.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next one just misses. And the count is 1-2. The next offering misses. And it's 2-2. Right-handed reliever. And it's filled up.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is going to go. his first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0. That is his first home run in AAA. A nice little milestone for him on his path to the bigs.
Yeah, Boog, the more power he shows at this level, the more anxious the organization's going to be to call him up to the show. He won't want to sacrifice consistency for power, but I'll tell you, nothing gets you noticed more than showing good pop at the plate. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches. Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
Lee Ortiz digs in now.
Batting third, the first baseman.
And the pitch. That one missing inside. Runner at second here, one gone. And a foul ball, third base side. That one to first. Toribio handles. And he handles it himself for the out. Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Will Toffey.
The third baseman, Will Toffey.
Left-hand hitter waits. Grounder might be two. There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We go to the bottom. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom four. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman.
First pitch, and he just misses.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So one out with two aboard. Lee Ortiz getting ready to hit. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
And that one finds its way through. Maciel coming home. He'll score. It's 5-1. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it.
Lee Ortiz will hit next.
The first baseman.
The pitch.
Ortiz.
Ripped to third. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little. That can breed.
At the AAA level, a lot of your teammates are guys who have been to the show already, and they can impart a lot of wisdom that can be really useful to a young player. I got to think you need to pay attention.
Oh, yeah, it happened all the time. I mean, I remember players coming down to AAA, and they would tell stories of how things are done in the big leagues, and it would make us better. We would be all ears. I certainly was, just trying to learn what do they do in the big leagues? What do they think like, and what's their approach? Can I adapt, some of these ideas to my game? So, yeah, it was awesome to have those guys come down and kind of take us under their wing.
time it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Now, here is number 74, Whitaker. On at first, nobody out.
Designated hitter, number 74.
Swing and a pop-up. Done. In position.
I got it.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. One out, runner at second. And now it's going to be Lee Ortiz. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on.
Ouch, that one got him. Bottom of the fourth, here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. And a pitch.
The first baseman, Lee.
Hammered, base hit.
Pick it up.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
So the lineup flips over. And now the center fielder, Tyler Whitaker. Trying to bunt his way on. Ortiz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One out, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. And here it comes. They say it went. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
In the air, left side. And there's two away. We're at the top of the eighth. And the batter now, Freudis Nova. 2-2.
The shortstop. Nova.
Swing and a ball popped up. Done. Drifts towards it. One up, one down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Belak back to work. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
I wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. And now 2-2. In the air, left field, Adolph. Racing to his right. Snags it for the second out. Now at the plate, Matthew Barefoot. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. A little roller up along first. A flip to the pitcher covering as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, number 74.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 74.
On the ground to first, could be two. One at second, over to first, safe.
Batting third.
Here's a big power threat, Lee Ortiz.
Batting third, the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Next pitch is downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Next one misses. 2-2. Goldberg over at second, one down. Next pitch is outside.
Stay hot up there.
One time, right now.
Come on now, big guy.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks.
And welcome back. On to the third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 74.
Number 74.
Puts a bunt down, right side. Ortiz. He steps on the bag, beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
First pitch just misses.
Hot now, huh? Stay hot.
Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Go hard,
Knocks
go hard,
it down.
go hard, go
Now he
hard.
turns and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Hold up, right here.
And he's there at third with a triple.
He really smoked this one down the line, barreled it up out front, and once it dropped in fair, this guy was off to the races. And it looked like he was thinking 3 right out of the batter's box.
And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
The pitch.
Lee Ortiz.
And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul.
There you go, left fly.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, way back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall. He sends it out of here, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next to hit, Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
And he lays down a bunt. Ortiz takes it himself. And that is that. Base is empty, 1 away. Number 9, the next to hit.
The batter, number 9.
Righty to the plate. And he tries to drag bunt towards first. Ortiz. And he's out on the tag. Welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ooh.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage. So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Rips one to right. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the opposite field. If you go inside too many times, he'll make you pay. Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No errors. They left 19 runners on base.
Now it's going to be Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Going to count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the air, left field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that will end the inning. End of one, and we're one gone, runner at first. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Matthew Barefoot. Double play ball to second, and that one handled. One at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Ross Adolph digs in now. No score here in the second. Bunting for a hit. Ortiz. And they put the tag on him. That's the third out inning. 2 outs. Bases full. And now here is Lee Ortiz.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Hernandez back to work. And takes low for ball one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Out to short. Nova picks it up, and that will end the inning. So they load the bases. Stranded. Go ahead run on base. Matthew Barefoot getting ready to hit. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third, might be 2. Ironman to second, and it's a double play. Here's Lewis Brinson at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. On now to the fourth, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Hernandez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty delivers. A swing and a soft liner. And it falls. Ortiz trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. We go to the 8th. And now number 36. The 2-1. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th, digging in, Lee Ortiz.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
One away, the winning run at second. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Left-hand batter waits. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up.
Here now is our final run score. First for your victorious home team. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
Base is empty with 2 away. Lee Ortiz will hit next. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Next pitch is outside. Next one off the plate inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Next pitch is outside. And now 3-2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And here is Lee Ortiz. He was a strikeout victim his first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Right-hander kicks, deals. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Maciel, the lead runner, out at second. Goldberg at first with no outs. And they're all loaded up.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake the team.
So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz.
Number 34, Lee Ortiz.
And the pitch. And ball 1.
Come on, baby. See you drive it. Okay, let her fly, kid. Let her fly.
And it's even up.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Ball to strike. And fouled off.
Hey, one time, right now.
2 outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Two down. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 5 innings. So up next, Lee Ortiz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
One thing on his mind right there with that swing, he's trying to go deep.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him. And now the number 2 hitter, number 9.
Now batting. Number 9.
The 0-1. Slow roller to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
7 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, and 13.
All right, ready to go here and towing the slab, Ryan Feltner. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Check swing, went around, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. And now 1-2. Next one is off the plate. It's 2-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1. And welcome back. Bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Konai back to work. 0-1.
0-1. Like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
In the air, right field, barefoot. Has this one sized up and puts the squeeze on that. And there's 1 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Number 34, Lee.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Ross Adolph. And now the 0-1. Popped up. Done. Should have this one. 2 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
Bottom of the 7th, and now Lee Ortiz. The wind and the pitch.
The first baseman.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Hard hit, right side. On to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the catcher to hit, Scott Manea.
Now batting, the catcher, Scott
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Donato back to work. Just missed. First and second here, no outs. And that one almost got him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand hitter waits.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Degatti tossed to second. How about that double play? Lewis Brinson now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him.
Oh, that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. In to score. In there safely.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But he beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. The Aviators in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And the 1-0. This one lifted in the air, left field. Grabs it on the run. And a quick out, number 1. It really feels like Alex Degatti, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Right-handed reliever. Here's a tapper out in front of the plate. To first, 1 away here in the 5th.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact.
So digging in, J.J. Matijevic.
The first baseman, J.J.
And he deals. Ground ball could be 2. To second, that's 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lee.
Donato back to work. Just off the outside edge. Calabui leads off second with nobody out. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Swing and a line drive caught.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th.
Man at first. Now it's the shortstop, Alex Degatti. The 0-2. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get 1. And here's the catcher, Scott Manea. Trying to bunt his way on. Ortiz. He handles it himself, and that is that. Next to hit, Lee Ortiz.
The batter, the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
And the pitch. That's to third. Gathers and throws to first. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Bounce
mystic, realistic, and simplistic. Spirits visit how we live it. It's intrinsic, kismet kissed it. It's smeared like lipstick, colorful on our souls. A mouthful of gold or a drummer's roll. Stories get told about us. That's why things so blind without us. Wherever we are,
Hitting the ball to the opposite field is something that coaches will stress at every level of the game, from T-ball on up. Joe Mauer, in his big league career, hit better than 400 going the opposite way. Part of the reason he had 3 American League batting titles. Joe, what goes into a successful opposite field approach for a hitter?
Well, I think number one, to hit the ball to the opposite field with any authority, you have to let the ball get deep. You want to catch the ball a little deeper in your stance and to be able to put a charge in it. But to be able to spray the field and hit the ball to all fields makes it a lot more difficult on the opposing team and pitcher and trying to attack you as a hitter. So being able to have that ability to do that is definitely a good thing.
And certainly you had power at the plate, so pitchers were a little less likely to throw pitches on the inner half to you. You knew that, and that could help you hit the ball the other way because they were trying to pitch away from you a little bit.
Well, I think ultimately pitchers are trying to get ahead in the counts, and they usually try to do that down and away. So I tried to turn that into one of my strengths as a hitter, and I felt a lot more comfortable with the ball out over the plate and driving it to the other opposite field.
This is a guy we've talked about before, and he's getting a lot more attention lately, really rising up the prospect ranks. Mike Lowell is with me. Mike, you went from 20th round pick to top 100 prospect to a 4-time MLB All-Star. What is it like when you start getting more attention as a prospect?
Well, it's a good feeling because you know you're doing something right, and the organization and people in the industry are really taking notice. However, I think it comes with an added pressure. And how you deal with that pressure, I think, really determines your future, short-term and long-term. For me specifically, I felt like, okay, the attention is great, but I got to really focus on what I've been doing that got me to this point. So I almost wanted to tune it out, focus on my craft, focus on my preparation for each game, and try to maintain that consistency. So that good news that I got and those good numbers I was putting up could basically keep that wave rolling a little bit so I can get either to the next level or make it to the big leagues or sustain myself in the big leagues.
They are full up, so come now. something. You love to get into something. No cap, is jumping. Zigzags and me feeling something. So inch and I'm spilling something. Yeah, the queen with the locks and the crown on top. Looking at like my let the run from the fountain top. Figure 8 on the count get top. My confidence rocket high, baby. And I'll be your rockabye.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, the hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The other way. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Ortiz into second, and he's got a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Lee Ortiz doubled his first time up.
Come on now, get your pitch up there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes 3. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee.
Here comes the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Calabui gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Hey, you can do it, kid. No one better up there. Let's go.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz
Now
for the 4th time tonight.
First baseman, Lee Ortiz.
And a pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Two down, nobody on. Bounced up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately.
So up next, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee Ortiz.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Pickoff throw. Maciel back in on a dive. And here it comes. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. The next offering misses. They're now 3-1. And the 3-1. And that one clips the corner.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Here's the left fielder, number 6.
The batter, number 6.
On the ground. And that's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Hey, 90 feet anyway, kid. Here we go.
Next offering is down low.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
In the air out to center. Thomas settles under this one. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Just a tremendous performance by this guy to get the save today. He was out there for multiple innings, did an excellent job, never looked over his shoulder to see if anybody was warming up in the bullpen. Skipper gave him the ball. He didn't want to turn it over.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Lee Ortiz.
Peacock back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Kicks and fires. And strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Pickoff move to first. Davidson dives back in safely. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Davidson over at first with 1 away. And down on strikes. Now 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
The line to kick the pitch.
Ortiz.
Ball 1, no strikes. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. The right-hander back to work.
Lee Ortiz.
Line, and that's a base hit.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Lee Ortiz getting ready to hit.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Ortiz.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
In there, and it's 0-1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Next one just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch in the dirt. The count now 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. And now it's 3-2. Well struck right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's ripping.
So digging in, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. And that's outside. Runners at first and second with one gone. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. Fastball almost got him there.
Hey, keep it going, keep it going. Watch out for us.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Kennedy settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Victorious visiting team, 8 runs on 13 hits.
2 outs, base is empty. Now, Lee Ortiz. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Out towards right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. For the first. Runner at first with 2 away. Jordan Lawler will hit next.
Shortstop, number 9.
At the belt and fires. Bunting for a hit, first base side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 down. And here is Andy Yerzy.
The catcher, Andy.
Here's a 2-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now, Andy Yerzy. And he's already singled in this game.
Andy.
And he grounds 1 to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's a base hit. He doesn't have a play, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
Henry back to work. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Man at second. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman,
Henry back to work. Check swing went around. And that's strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
1-1.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So up next, Lee Ortiz.
Batting first, the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. So it's on the inning number 1. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Lee Ortiz.
For Las Vegas, the first baseman, Lee.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1 gone here. Base is empty, 1 away. Now here is Buddy Kennedy.
Now batting, number 7.
Liner snagged at first. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Knowles off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low. 1-2 to count.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this. And the batter now, Lee Ortiz. For the 4th time tonight.
Lee Ortiz.
Creighton back to work. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
1-1 now. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job of damage control. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First offering misses the mark.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
On the ground to first. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Not close. He comes across to score. Throw is wide. He's off the bag. And the winning run scores.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield. So I think it'll be, well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Lee Ortiz.
Hey, here we go.
Green back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. Geloff stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next one misses. And that's ball one. Righty delivers. Falling behind 2-1. The pitch. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. And he deals. On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first, but it's 1-0 as the run scores. One out, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34. Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Base knock center field.
Find the ball, find the ball.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was...
Man at first with one gone. At the plate, Grayson Greiner.
Grayson Greiner.
Ground ball left side, could be two. Davidson over to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So one out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Green back to work. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss.
Leading off for the Aces, the second baseman.
Bounce to the right side. Oh, nice play. And that's a great play for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably...
Now at the plate, Lee Ortiz. 1 for 3.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball
dives back out. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. And there's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hit hard, base hit.
Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
The left unit.
So now the DH spot, Dominic Fletcher. 1-run game, 1 out,
Now
1 on.
the designated hitter, Dominic.
And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1. Top of the ninth. And now it's going to be Lee Ortiz. Here comes the pitch. That one misses. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And here it comes. Got him. And now one away. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Two outs, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. 2 hits and 5 at-bats last night. He swings and fouls one off. That one the other way. Base hit.
Make the turn. Find the ball. Make the turn.
Alec Thomas digs in now. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell your...
Feed to second. That's one. A 3-6-1 double play. Grayson Griner gets a chance to hit here.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow-mo.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz. Ciccone back to work. And that one wrapped foul. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. On the ground to short. Lawler collects. Zips it to first. 3rd out. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Wilmer Defoe. And the pitch. On the ground, right side, and that squirts through. And now a wide throw to third.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go.
Stepping in, Dominic Canzone. And he's already singled in this game. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. That's a base hit, run scores. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good eye, good eye.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lawler tossed to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next to hit, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
The pitch.
Lee Ortiz.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swung on, belted. Pulls it in on the warning track. So the batting order turns over. This is Corbin Carroll. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Sends it to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. And now here is Jake Hager. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
And that'll do it. 4-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our John.
Carlos, you played in AAA on your way to the majors, and I got to think, as a fan, it's got to be so exciting being right on the doorstep, knowing that one big performance could elevate you to the show.
Ben, you're absolutely right. You know that you are just a step below the major leagues, and that if you perform, you will get the call, but that could add pressure to you. So you have to be very careful as a player and you have to keep your emotions in check and are ahead of yourself. That was one of the keys for me. Just stay in the present. Everything else will take care of itself.
Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The lefty, the 1-0. They say you win.
1-1.
Goldberg, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 is on the way. Rolled over to third. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jacob Hayward.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Jacob.
The 0-1.
Hayward.
To the right side. Ortiz takes it to the bag, gets him easily, ends the. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Archimedes Gamboa. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee.
First pitch, and he just misses.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch is outside.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next pitch is outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Come on, big guy, see it, drive it, right here.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just.
And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
Lee.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next offering in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
There you go, see that, let it fly.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards left center. Hayward settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. 1 gone, runner at first. And stepping in is the speedy Archimedes Gamboa. And now the lefty back to the mound. And there are 2 down. Welcome back. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
The 1-0. And that one missing low.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Toffee makes the play, and there's 1 down. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz. And a pitch.
Lee Ortiz.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Base is empty with 2 away. And now Lee Ortiz. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And the 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were...
And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. Jelly back to work. To the right side. Gets it to first. That's out number 2. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. 0-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Stays alive. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up in foul territory. A wind in the pitch. And that's down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Here's the left fielder, Kai Tom.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
On the ground at first, Ortiz picks it up. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 19. Tap to first. Ortiz steps on the bag. Play made. That ends the inning. So digging in, Lee Ortiz. The wind to kick the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
So up next, Lee Ortiz. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And a base hit. Davidson headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end, on time with everything.
Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning, and now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
First offering, and it just misses.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Kicks and fires. This to third, reaches for it, but it gets through.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having.
2 outs, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
In there for strike 1.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Pitch misses inside, and the count even 1-1. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. And the next pitch is way outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw one?
Number 19, the next to hit.
The batter, number 19.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. Oswald back to work. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And the 0-2. Line drive, caught. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Calabui gets his lead at first, nobody out. There's a strike.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left.
So 2 down now, and here is Lee Ortiz. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Jacob Hayward. Led off the game with a strikeout. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He decides to eat it, and they can't get the out. Here's a big power threat, Lee Ortiz. And he's already singled in this game. The right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. And the righty deals. Down and in, moved his feet. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-2. Goldberg off of first with 2 away. Martinez checks over to first, and he's back. Righty to the plate. And down on strikes. And that'll do it. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Now batting, the center fielder, Elliot.
The 2-1. Line and a base hit into right. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 6-0.
Love how he let that ball travel.
And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz. 1 for 2. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, get your pitch. Grab it right here. Come on, guys.
The pitch. That one is upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
2 on, 1 out. So now 1-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Swings and misses. 2 down. First and third, 2 away. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Ortiz.
And he deals to the right side, and that's just foul.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Oh, 2 now. Towards first. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got it.
And welcome back to the batter now, Pat Valleca.
Leading off.
And the right-hander deals.
The second baseman.
This one popped up. Dunn gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first
The
baseman,
pitch.
number 34. Lee.
There's the strike. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Not close with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayward on his way over, and that is the ball game. And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Lee Ortiz getting ready to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And first offering is fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. No score, just getting started, top of the first. They say you win.
1 and 2.
That missed inside. Now 2-2.
Come on now, rip.
2-2 now. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Franklin Labor. 2 for 4 in the game last night. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Dunn makes the catch. Out. Number 2.
Batting 4.
So digging in, Archimedes Gamboa. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. To first, maybe a 2-ball. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Leading off.
Kicks and deals.
The catcher.
Bounce to the right. Ortiz collects it. Ortiz takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee Ortiz.
Murphy back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Second baseman, Pat Valaika.
Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in the long ball threat, Lee Ortiz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one ripped. On the warning track and hauls it in. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's a big power threat. Lee Ortiz. Junis back to work. Popped up left side. Toffee moving under this one. Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Man at first with 1 gone. Lee Ortiz will hit next.
That is third. The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
For this guy, it's truly a battle when he steps into the box. Only one thing on his mind, seeing that pitch out of the hand and hit it hard somewhere.
Now 1-1. Knowles stands at first with 1 out. Next offering misses down and away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Come on, let it fly right here. Each right here, 1 time.
At the belt and fires. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one pushed foul. And the pitch. That just misses ball 3.
Yeah, you can do it. No one better. Start it up.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. The punch out there. 2 away.
Well, they should get some fist bump.
Lee Ortiz now at the plate.
The first baseman, Lee Ortiz.
And a pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Lee Ortiz, the next to hit.
The first baseman, number 34, Lee Ortiz.
The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Oh, big power guy.
And now the right fielder, Franklin Labor.
Right fielder, number 13, Franklin.
And a ground ball to first. Sneaks through, base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Lee Ortiz. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Toribio takes it to the bag. Third out, and that ends the... So up next, Lee Ortiz.
The first baseman, number 34.
Check on the runner, and he's back in safely. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, ball one.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Into the outfield, base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious visiting team, 4 runs.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.